Hello, guys. Leslie from Essentially Active here, and today I'm just going to take you through how I maximize my doTERRA account and save a bunch of money, essentially, right? And I'm going to do that using the example of my monthly order, which I just received today. So let's get straight into it. So, my monthly order, what does it consist of? Well, the first thing every month that's in the order is my lifelong vitality pack, which are my omegas, my multivitamins, and an energy complex. And this is sort of base level supplementation to make sure that I'm getting the micronutrients that I need. Everyone in our family takes that. And yeah, we need that every month. Now, alongside that, I get some supplements, which are the PB Assist, which is a probiotic. We've got DDR Prime, which is all about cellular integrity. And then we've got Kabiba Soft Gels, which is about healthy inflammation response. Now, the other key thing in my cart were the new recharge electrolytes, because these are just become available out of the Australian warehouse, and they are a staple for me when I'm doing my long runs. But on top of that, others in the household just use that to prevent things like cramping and just feel great and have more energy, because the electrolyte complex in there is free of nasty sugars, and also full of all of the electrolytes that promote healthy cell signaling, which is what we want. On top of that, I've got things like my ice blue rub stick polyphenols, some Correct-X, Siberian fir, and then the free product of the month, which is citrus bloom. So as you can see, it's a mixture of supplements, electrolytes, oils, and then, our sports rubs, because let's face it, I exercise a lot, and so I'm supporting that. But again, these are products that everyone in the household uses. Now, how, Leslie, are you saving money when you are getting all that stuff? Like, how is that not breaking the bank? So there's a few elements here that I'll talk about. Now, first is I order these through the loyalty rewards program. Now, because I'm ordering regularly, i.e. every month, I'm going to basically put my money to good work and do it through the rewards program so that I can earn points back on every order. So instead of going into my cart and just placing a one-time standard order, which is great because I save money buying wholesale, on top of this, I'm getting points back. Now, I'm at a level where I'm getting 30% of my purchases back in points, which is super cool. But I didn't always get that. I started at 10%, and then over the space of about 10 to 11 months, you get up to that 30% point. Now, the cool thing is that basically those points are dollar for dollar in terms of redemption. So if you earn 30 points, that's worth $30, which is pretty crazy when you think about what you get back from things like your Flybuys points, etc. So that's the first way in terms of save money, because I can then redeem that on top of obviously getting wholesale pricing as opposed to retail pricing. No one should be buying doTERRA retail, okay, guys? If you are, you're getting ripped off, and talk to me. Now, the other way I save money is by bundling things where I can. And so I'm going to go through kind of why I'm getting all these products and how I'm bundling them together. So I talked a little bit about the lifelong vitality. So I'm getting my base nutrients plus my supplements, right? So of course, probiotics is all about gut health microbiome, because I want to make sure I digest the food well that I'm taking in. I also know that when I run a lot, I put my cells under stress. And so the DDR Prime and the Kabiba Soft Gels come in handy. Now, the way I save money here is by bundling these three supplements with the Lifelong Vitality Pack. What that means is Instead of, say, getting the DDR Prime for $77, I'm getting it for $39, right? Instead of getting the probiotics for $65, I'm getting it for $40. Instead of getting the Kabiba soft gels for $58, I'm getting them for $35. Okay, so that saves me there, $86 just by bundling the supplements together, right? $86 in savings just by bundling. So that's the first way I save money. Now, the second way I saved a bunch of money is by using my points. So I had saved up my points and I got $250 worth of product for free just by using my points this month. Now, I don't necessarily use my points every month. I'll flag that there now. But I basically, over the space of probably 3 or 4 months, because I'm on that 30%, got enough points back to get $252 back in points. And these aren't sort of luxury items. These are things I'm using every day. So first we've got the ice blue polyphenols. So these are all about anti-inflammatory, dealing a healthy response to inflammation. So aches and pains, I'm starting to up my training. It really helps with recovery from training alongside those other supplements. Now, just to flag, I could potentially get this as part of the bundle, but you can only bundle 3 supplements with your lifelong vitality. But I got this 4th supplement for free and effectively bundled it all in because I had my points, which is pretty cool. Then I got ice blue rub, ice blue stick, So what's the difference between the two? Effectively, the stick's got Kabiba added to it, which is an extra anti-inflammatory aspect. When would you use different ones? Ultimately, if I want maximum support for longevity, that's where I go for the rub. If I don't want to get my hands dirty, that's when I go for the stick. Like, that's literally the thing, right? I find the rub that little bit more effective just because it seems to penetrate a little bit deeper because you're physically rubbing it in, yeah? But you get your hands dirty. You don't always want to get your hands dirty. And that's where the stick is super useful. Particularly, it's in like my kit bag for my runs and all that sort of jazz. I'll pop them on before and after a run, which is super cool. I also got 2 tubes of Correct X on points. Now, Correct X, this is a soothing, healing ointment. I'll often use it in replacement of a lip balm, but if there's any chafing, any cuts, any nicks, any rashes, anything that's sort of skin related that needs an extra barrier cream to it and some extra healing, that's where Correct X comes into its own. It is just brilliant. It's got a blend of oils including frankincense, helichrysum, cedarwood, lavender, and tea tree, which amazing. Then I got Siberian fir on points as well. Now this oil, think fir oils are really protective. Like coniferous oils are really protective. They're great for breathing. They make us feel safe. They're also very grounded. These are really great for skin and hair as well. The other aspect of them, though, that I love a lot is that Siberian fir is super cleansing. Like, it supports liver function. It helps induce a bit of sweating. So it's a little bit of an excellent diuretic. Sorry for the pronunciation. It's a great way to help get rid of toxins in the body if we are wanting to facilitate things like recovery. Okay, because effectively, when we work out hard, we develop some toxins in the system that we want to get out. Yep, Siberian fir comes in handy. Then finally, we've got the third way we save money. Okay, the third way we save money is by putting an LRP order in that's worth 125 PV or points before the 15th of the month. And then you get a free product of the month. This month It's Citrus Bloom 5 ml. It's a great way to add to your collection and learn about oils that you might not necessarily know about, but we're also getting freebies here now. Citrus Bloom is lovely because we've got the uplifting citrus oils, but then we've got the florals, which are like a big hug. So perfect for this time of year when it's quite cold and you're feeling a bit low. So all up, I saved $338 on this monthly order. So if you're not sure how to take advantage of your account in this way, just reach out because let's face it, we need to maximize opportunities we have. And so we can use our account like not as luxury, but as a way to support what we need to support our lifestyle. So for me, it's around a lot of things that support an active living lifestyle, like supplements and my rubs and the oils. For others, it might be about, okay, how can we support a switch and ditch, right? How can we get things like our cleaning products or our shampoo and conditioner for free or our skincare for free? So it's all about adding on and maximizing points and switching out what we might be getting from the supermarket or from the chemist, other places like that. And in the end, we do save a fair bit of cold hard cash, but we can also save money by avoiding getting ourselves in a situation where we need additional support because we are being proactive with our healthy lifestyle. Yeah. Finally, we maximize our loyalty rewards. Firstly, we need to be starting off with a 50 PV loyalty rewards order. We're going to maximize it if we're around that 125 PV because that's when we're getting our product of the month. But it does need to hit that 50 PV. Okay, guys? All right, any questions? Shout out. But that's effectively how you save money and how you maximize your doTERRA account through loyalty rewards. All right, cheers.